how do you prove that you were gay to the government? You know what I'm saying? Like, is there just like a 7th grade boy there who's like, that guy's fucking gay? You know what I'm saying? Like how do they know? How do they know? Montreal, what's good? Hell yeah. This microphone is wet. Let's do this. I love that. Flew out here from LA, love that. Thank you for being here. I live in LA now, but I'm from New York, and I miss it very much. Last time I was there, it was August, and I remember at the time, the monkeypox was like a huge problem. It was very scary. Everybody's trying to get vaccinated. So I tried to get vaccinated, but I was rejected because if you remember at the time, you could only get vaccinated if you were a gay man due to supply issues. And I thought that was kind of weird because my first question was like, how do you prove that you were gay to the government? You know what I'm saying? Like, is there just like a 7th grade boy there who's like, that guy's fucking gay? You know what I'm saying? Like how do they know? How do they know? There's just like a 13-year-old white kid named Hunter, you know? He's got a little station. He's like, he's chill, he's chill. Is that guy reading The New Yorker? Gay. And they just ball taps you with the vaccine, you know? You're like, all right, thank you, Hunter. I'll be back in 6 months. That's really nice. I speak Japanese, but I grew up in America, so the Japanese that I speak, I learned mainly through textbooks and Japanese school on Saturday. So what that means is my Japanese, it's not bad, but it's very proper. And I realized the other day, it is so proper that even when I'm on a date with a Japanese girl and I'm trying to fuck, I sound like I'm trying to get her to sign the Treaty of Versailles. Like, I was with this Japanese chick recently, and we were at the club, she was dancing on me, and she says to me in a very sexy way, do you like the way that feels? And what I wanted to say is, yes, that feels amazing, but what came out of my mouth was, I derive many pleasures. She was like, okay, cool, I guess the war is over? I don't know. But I did actually end up going home with her. And something weird kind of happened. I want to run it by you guys. Let me ask this. Clap, make some noise if during sex you like to spank or be spanked. Do we have any spank heads? We got some okay, hell yeah, hell yeah. We got some spankaroos this evening. Okay, that's cool. Donde está mis spankistadores? Donde está? Probably should have learned how to say that in French before this set. No, I bring this up because, you know, I was hooking up with her and she asked me to spank her. And I was very excited because, no, I've never done that before. No one's ever asked me to do that. Please stop laughing. So I was really excited. But I knew it was going to mess up because when she asked me, she caught me off guard. So when she asked me to spank her, I accidentally said for sure. I said for sure as if a friend asked me to pick him up from the airport, you know? She was like, spank me. I was like, 100% I'll be there, dog. I'll be there. Spank me. I got you, my guy, you know? And have you guys ever spanked somebody during sex and like, what you want to hear is like a nice, beautiful, high-pitched psh sound? But what happens is like, as you're going down, you realize you've never been that good at sports. And so you like completely miss the target, and essentially you're just spanking her lumbar. So the sound you get is closer to like a, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a thud, like a shitty high five, you know? That shit is so embarrassing live. I don't know if you've experienced this, because you heard it and she heard it, and I was wondering in that moment if there's like a sexy way to ask for a second chance, you know? Because there's nothing you can say. You can't be like, can I get a mulligan, you know? Because then she'll be like, what's a mulligan? Then you're gonna be like, do you follow golf by any chance, you know? And now she's leaving. So I put my ego aside, and I asked her if I could try again, and she told me to try from a different angle. She was coaching me, because she's in her 30s, and so I tried to do it under. I sort of like softballed it, you know what I'm saying? I sort of just, you know? Has anyone ever played bowling on Nintendo Wii? I did it like that, you know, just, you know what I'm saying? It's like no velocity, you know? But it wasn't working at all, and I was so embarrassed that afterwards, I called my boys, I called my friends, and I asked how they spank. I need more data, so I was asking everybody how they spank. And I learned that like no one really knows what they're doing, you know? Because my first friend, I called him and I asked, and he was like, bro, you gotta start from the side. He was like, right hand, left cheek. He's like, you gotta go across. And he said, imagine you're a tennis player. He said that. And I was like, tennis, you want me to put a topspin on her ass? Like, you know what I'm saying? You want me to just like, you know what I mean? Like, and he was like, yeah, make sure that right foot comes up for good form. I was like, okay, that's cool. I asked this question at a show one time, and this guy was like, I like to do it with an open hand. And I'm like, yeah, obviously I'm not punching this girl. What are you talking about right now? It's crazy. I don't know. I should know more about this stuff because, you know, I'm a millennial. I'm 33. But I feel like millennials, our whole thing is that we work very hard, but we don't have a ton of money in the bank account because the economy has screwed us so many times, right? Like, let me ask this. Clap if you're a millennial. Clap if you're a millennial. Okay. Now, clap if you're a millennial and you own a house. Okay. I just realized this joke may not work in an affordable housing market. Because I promise you, when I set up this joke in New York or LA, people just start crying immediately, and the show is over, you know? But even so, you know, a lot less of you clapped, and I think that, you know, that makes me sad because I know you guys all work really hard, and I feel like that silence, that decrease in volume that just happened now, I feel like that's the reason why, you know how every young couple these days is like a fucking polyamorous, ethically non-monogamous, open relationship, right? I don't even think we're having a sexual awakening. I think we just realize as a generation that we need a few more guys to go in on a down payment on a house. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it is. Like, we are not horny, okay? It's just that me and my girl, we don't make enough, so we have to add a white guy who loves anime. You know what I'm saying? We have to add like, he has to fuck us now because Chase Bank won't loan us the money, you understand? Chase Bank is fucking us, so we have to fuck a white guy named Chase. It's this new thing. Hey, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Gentle Spanker Fumi Abe!